everybody, welcome back. It is time for an update on the Blazer. So we got some big changes. First off, the engine is out. That's right, LT1 is gone. We've got all this room for that beautiful 450 horsepower Summit LS. The great news is, now that we got everything out of the way, I was trying to figure out what do we want to do. So we're actually going to use Steel It just like we did on the Wrangler project and on the drift truck. So we're going to get everything sanded down. The cool thing is, if we want to weld to that later, it is super tough. I love how it came out on the Wrangler project. If you haven't seen that one yet, go back and watch those videos. But going to coat everything with Steel It. I think we're going to clean that firewall up and probably give it I feel like we should paint it the original color, because it gives us a couple options. If we decide a year or two from now that we want to paint it, we don't have to worry about underhood. It's all done. And of course, we're going to rock the patina outside, but it just gives us some options here. So on the outside, Kirby and Monty and Randy did a great job getting everything cleaned up. Got the new door pieces, the corners finished there on that side. This one looks awesome too. That bigger panel was, that was a lot. So interior is wide open, as y'all can see. New floor pans went in. So one of the coolest things, which is really, really exciting, is we decided that we're gonna team up with Holley. Scott at Holley is helping us make all this stuff work, because when you have this big monster LS, you gotta figure out how to make it work. So we're gonna use the Terminator X Max on here, and we're also gonna run the plug and play dash setup inside, which is going to be awesome because you've got so much control over what's going on, and really all the vitals, everything that you need is right there at your fingertips. The coolest part is it's going to work really, really well with the Gearstar 4L60E. Thanks to my friend Mike Finnegan. I met Ryan and Zach over there at Gearstar. One of the craziest things is, so many times when you look at parts online, it's hard to understand where they originated from, who's working on them. At Gearstar, one person works on your transmission from start to finish. So it's crazy. Like, it might be Hank, it might be Jerry, who knows, but I'm gonna have the transmission that person built for my K5, all the specs. The cool thing is, so I called him and said, okay, so I'm gonna run this 450 horsepower LS that I got from Summit. Also ordering from Summit is all the Terminator X products. Because of their TCMs that they use, it'll work perfectly with that Holley setup. So pumped about that. The other cool thing is we're gonna run the mid-mount setup from Holley on here. Not to mention, Holley Classic Trucks has a ton of parts for these. So I'm gonna start looking for new bumpers, grill setup. They also, if you have a C10, they've got a ton of stuff for that. So that's really cool. Of course, gonna run vintage air because I love Rick and the team over there. So, you know, it is Georgia. And I realize it's a convertible top, but if you've been here in the summer, it's just, it's bonkers. So we'll also run their heat setup, which is going to be great. But let's see what else. Oh, Mobsteel. So the wheels are almost done up at Detroit Steel Wheels. I went with the real solid front, 18-inch. We're going to run as close to a 33-inch tire as we can. Continental Terrain contact, but huge thanks to Adam and the crew up there. Again, what I love is calling people that you trust and say, hey, here's what I'm working on, here's what I'm building, where can we kind of connect the dots and come up with something that works perfect? So that's gonna be awesome. One of the other fun things is that my friends from Sweet Patina sent me the good stuff, right? So if you're trying to keep a patina on a ride like this, again, you know, if you don't totally understand what patina is, so it's basically the story that the vehicle tells you. Because here at the Kenwood Rod Shop, they could totally repaint this. I mean, the custom cars that they build here are insane. It could be beautiful. I'm not saying I don't want to paint it one day, but for now, I really love all the scratches, all the dents. Everything to me tells a story of this Blazer that came out of Colorado that my friend in Iowa found and that I ended up with. But the really cool thing, family-owned group, and the name came from the daughter came in and was like, hey, what's wrong with the paint on that 57? And Dad said, oh, that's patina. It's supposed to look like that. And they're like, oh, that's pretty sweet. So that's how Sweet Patina came to be. But this is really cool. And they're also going to come here and help me do it in person, which is amazing. So pumped about that. I've been talking to Richard Wadis from Magnaflow, of course. We are working on a cool custom setup. And I'll be honest, we may have to do it where we've got some bypasses like we did on the RWB, because it's nice when you can hit a button and then have the real loud pedal. So cool thing too, through Summit Racing, there is some awesome stuff from TMI on the interior. I'm still trying to kind of get everything else figured out before I go for that. But if you want dash, door panels, whatever, TMI's got a ton of stuff that you can get at Summit. And because Summit has so many parts available for this, that's what's making this finally like really move. I've realized that when I pick obscure projects to work on that there aren't parts available for, that really only just hurts me, you know? So buying something that there are parts readily available for, Summit Racing's down in McDonough, online too, super fast shipping. I just can't say enough about the team there. Always love working with them. So we're making some great progress. Again, as always, huge thanks to Randy and the team here at the Kenwood Rod Shop. She's coming together, y'all. Pretty soon we're gonna figure out brakes. That's what's next. I don't totally know what I want to do, but I definitely think we need more stopping power now that we've got all that power coming under the hood through that 5.3 Summit Racing LS. 450 horsepower. I don't think we need a winch. We could certainly run 2 batteries on here. Then I'd be like 2 chains with 2 batteries. One more than one. Yeah, so time to get online. Holley Classic Truck Parts. I gotta start shopping for some more goodies here. I don't know where the windshield went, but I hope I can find that. It's gotta be around here somewhere. As always, thanks for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, share with your friends. What do you guys think? You love the Sweet Patina on there, or would you paint it? What would you do? Tell me. Thanks for watching. See you next time.